We're back, and today we're working on the Blazer, and we're going to do something a little different. Something I said many times I'm going to do, and haven't never gotten around to it, I guess. But anyways, we're going to do some testing and tuning on the Blazer. We're going to meter this thing, and I know a lot of people have asked, what's this thing really do? Let's find out what it's doing. So we're going to do some test runs here and see what happens. So you guys may want to stick around for this one.
Check this.
So today I'm going to be using the SPL Lab meter. This is the second edition one, and some of my SMD DD1 distortion detector and crossover calibrator. Never really used this one at all, so I'm gonna have to play with it and see what this is all about. But this is what we're going to be using. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some test runs, see what it's doing before we start making some adjustments, because guys, this has just been set by ear, especially after Slamology and have to switch out subs, and this year anyway, switching out subs and then popping an amp, or figuring out that an amp was popped and having to switch an amp. Didn't have time to really mess with anything. We just kind of set it by ear and let it rip. So we're going to kind of get into seeing if we can fine tune this thing, which leads up to the next question. And that next question is, why haven't I ever metered it? Never felt the need to, honestly. I built it to have fun with and play with and demo. But I get asked all the time, what's it meter? What's it meter? What's it meter? And I don't know what it meters, especially this version of it. According to Drew Jones.
Wow. That's a 60 something, it's gotta be.
Yeah, that's what he said after just getting an ear of it. But I don't know what it's doing. You know, it may be in the low 50s. I don't know. It may be 60. I don't know. I never felt the need to really do it, but why not? Let's see what it's doing, and let's see what we can get it to do more. So we're going to get to work and play with some of these and see what this thing is doing before and after. All right, so I'm playing around with some music here. I got the mic on the on the glass. Get this set here so I don't get copyrighted when I upload this. But we're gonna do some on the glass, windows up, windows down, and then we'll do some kick doors, and maybe if I can figure out how to do it, I'll do some headrest. So get this to the point of the song, and then we'll let it rip and go from there. So I know it's there now. Get this set. See what it's doing.
Bottoms up.
Alright, so on music, 152.3 on the glass. So we will switch this up, and then, well, let's put the windows up here. Windows up on the glass. Hopefully that's not too much there. So it wasn't so good with the windows up. This thing in the past never did that great with the windows up. I think it got up to like 149. So that's not too good, really. It's not that great of a score on the glass, if you ask me. But yeah, we got a lot of changes we could do. So let's switch this up and put it on the kick. All right, so we're down in the kick now, and we're just going to use the same song. I think it was 150, well, 152 or 154 on the glass there a minute ago, with the windows down. So this is going to be kick, windows down. Let's see what this thing does here now. Get notifications, trying to read them and talk at the same time.
Down is bottoms up.
Alright, so not much of a difference. Actually, I think it's a little quieter there. So we got a lot of more testing and tuning and everything to go here. Is it the scores I was thinking? No. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. It's loud, but it's not loud, if you know what I mean. So let's do our next one here. All right, so this next one here, I am going to do a sweep and see where this thing is peaking. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't have to have this full volume to find my peak. We're just going to go about halfway here and see where it peaks here. So that was 120 hertz to, let me look, double check this. Yeah, 120 hertz to 20 hertz. And it looks like I peaked at 38. And so that was on the floor. Let's try this on the glass now and see if it changes. Windows down, of course. All right, same thing. We're going to go from 120 to 20 hertz, just a sweep and see where it peaks here. It looks like my last one was 38, and we'll see what it does here. I don't think that was correct. I don't know if I'll be able to do this recording, so I might have to switch it up. So let me switch over here and see if I could do this, get my peak without recording. Okay, there, you guys seen it yourself. So I peaked at, I think it was 154 something, and I'm not even mad for a number of reasons. I know it's not playing in its full potential right now. After the whole incident at Slamology, And if you didn't watch my Slam 22 video, go back and watch it. Had a lot of issues. I had to swap 2 subs out as soon as I got there. Then got it playing and figured out I had a blown amp. And of course, it had to be the very bottom amp on the rack, and I had to take them all out and get a different amp in there. And nothing was really set by anything. It was just kind of, let's put it here, let's put it there. It sounds good, let's play it. And I played the rest of the weekend, and then I popped the sub on the last day, Sunday afternoon, which was one of the subs that I blown from the batch of subs that I had to begin with. So I think when I blew those other 2 subs and that amp went, my theory is that sub was on its way out anyways. So once I got home, here playing around last weekend on the 4th when we had friends and family over, I swapped out another sub in it, and I backed those gain down even more on the amp. So I know it's not playing at its full potential. It might not be much louder, I don't know, but I know it's not playing at its full potential. So we got a lot more to do. We're going to see if we can't get some gain set now and get some things tweaked a little bit around. I still don't think I have my subwoofer crossover settings just right either. I should have took a picture of them with my phone and kept them so I knew where they were at, but after my whole battery incident and everything went dead, I lost all my memory, all my settings. So I don't remember exactly where I had everything set at. So I got a lot of playing to do. So we're going to get started on that now. I'm working on setting my gains here. So these 2 amplifiers are strapped together. So obviously one has to go into each speaker output so I can read this. And then all my controls for everything, subsonic, boost, level, all that is on the master amplifier. So I, using the SMD DD1, I turned it on and set it to the 40 Hz track so I could find where my head unit was clipping or distorting, and it goes all the way to 40, and the distort light did not come on at all. So I don't know if it just doesn't distort or what. So to be on the safe side, I took it down a notch to 39, and then I turned my gain up on my amplifier, which is right there, until I got my distort light. And once I got the solid distort light on that, then I changed it over to the track to the other 40 Hz track to set my overlap, and I'm gonna set my overlap at 10 dB. So I got my overlap set exactly on 10 dB, and this amplifier is turned up now maybe a quarter of the way. So now I'm going to move on to the next 2 ones, which is going to be a little more difficult to get to because there's so much wires. Yeah. So I'm going to get to that. I might stop and cook something because I'm hungry. As usual. I'm always hungry. Man's got to eat. Oh yeah, got me some dinner. Now I'm running out of daylight, so I'm trying to use the light here. I'm going to try and get at least these other 2 tuned up here with the DD1. So about to start this thing up and fire everything up. Alright, get going here. Got it all fired up, and I got my head unit set, and I got no distortion. So now I'm going to turn the gain up. If I can find it. Let's see here. Help myself with some light. Alright, so we're going to turn the gain up until we get distortion. Got solid light. Back it down. We have a solid light. Now, we're going to, whoops, almost messed up. I'm going to set the overlap and change the track to track 3. So we're at 10.4 now. So I want that at 10. So get on the amplifier here. And try to do this film at the same time. 9, 10-0 on the button. So that's where I need to be as far as that goes. So no distortion. Got my overlap set at 10 dB. Okay, doing the same thing for my mids and highs, setting the gains on it, and I do have distortion on this side with it. So let's go drop the volume down a notch, see if that takes care of some of it. And it did not. Make sure my gain is all the way down. Can't read here. So I'm working on channel 3 and 4. So my gain is down. Turn down another click. Let's go 2. I know it's a lot of back and forth, so it's down there. So we're there. We'll take it up another click. Distortion, so I know 37 is a distortion point there. So we'll take it down a click. Now we will find the right one here. Run my gain up until I got distortion again. Back it down until it stops. Then we're going to hit read. And then we got to change tracks for that to track 4. And I'm doing something wrong or something didn't work correctly. All right, stop. So I got both hands. All right, I'm going to call it quits for the night. I got my mids and highs amp. I got the gain set, but I don't think I'm doing something right because I can't get my dB overlap to get to below like 8.9 without the gain being all the way down. So it's getting late. It's dark out. I'm just going to call it quits for the night, and maybe tomorrow I'll be able to work on it again. We're supposed to get rain, plus I need to mow, so but hopefully I could do some more on it. But I got to be doing something simple wrong. I don't know what it is. Like I said, it's getting dark, and I was in a hurry trying to do it. But I do have my my sub amps set, and can't really get into it now because it's too late, obviously, and I don't disturb my neighbors. But we'll get on it a little bit tomorrow. But one quick little 40 hertz burst that I did on just 4 subs, it sounded pretty good. It sounded pretty loud. So we'll see what it does maybe tomorrow. So I'm going to wrap it up tonight, and maybe tomorrow if I get some mowing done and whatnot, and I can tinker with this some more. All right, so let's fast forward just a little bit since I started filming this, because it has been some time. But this is basically where we're at now. This thing is so far out of tune. I mean, that's where the old Chinese folk song came from, tuning. Not funny, no, I didn't think so. Anyways, so it is really, really, really out of tune. And I found another major issue is the split, the RCA split that I use. Split my signals and go all necessary amps and everything. It's putting out 31 volts. So that explains a lot on why I had to... when I was setting things with my DDR, or whatever the hell it's called, why I had to back this gain down so much, and also explains why I was having so much issues getting my dB overlap. So at this point, I am just at a crossroads, and I don't know what I want to do at this point. I don't know if I want to get me a different RCA split, maybe go with a Cockbox, or I don't know, and go from here, or just totally rebuild on this thing. And guys, I even had the notion of thinking about just selling it, just sell the Blazer and start all over with something else. So I don't know. I'm at a crossroads. Really frustrated. Lost some motivation, honestly, guys. That's why I really haven't put out a whole lot of audio videos. But that passion is there. I just got to, I don't know, whoosh, you know, someone snap it for me, I guess. But anyways, so that is where we're at right now. So I'm at the dilemma. So maybe some of you guys can help me. Just right down there in the comment section there, you know, where people always talk their smack. Put in there, what do you think I should do? Should I try to improve on what's in it now by making a few changes and putting into something else as far as splitting my signal and RCAs and all that stuff? Should I totally rebuild it? Or should I just sell it and start over? You guys help me out here. So that's going to end it for this video here. Need you guys' input, guys. Help me out. Drop it down there. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe button. You guys help motivate me. So motivate me. Help me out. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. And we'll see where we go from here. Till next time, guys. Bass on.